Okay, so I just got back to Japan from my winter break, going back home for the year 2023, beginning of 2024, and I am planning to move because I should be graduating, or I'm supposed to graduate March 2025, so this is my last year here at Kyoto University as a student, and I would like to live in an apartment that I love, for my last guaranteed year here. It's not guaranteed I'll get to stay in Japan after I graduate, so I want to take advantage of this last opportunity to live in the Japanese apartment of my dreams, or, as close to it as I can get. So I'm starting my heiasagashi, hikosu katsudo, my activities for moving, and this is actually my second katsudo, my second activity for moving. I actually went to the co-op once before I left to America in December, so about 6-7 weeks ago, and I had my first visit for looking for a room. I went back today and gathered some flyers, so just a quick summary of what's going on. My first visit in December, they actually found me a really nice room that is like 95%, fits 95% of the things I'm looking for. So I went today to go see if the room's still available, but unfortunately, I guess Kotani Homes, which is the company that found it for me, is not there every day. They're not there on Wednesdays, and today's Wednesday. So they told me to come back tomorrow so I can talk to the people who found the room for me, because apparently the Seikyo, or the co-op, doesn't have rooms like the one that they found me. So in other words, as spacious. They don't have rooms as nice. And so I want this room, and to see what else they have available like it, but it seems like I'll have to go to normal real estate agencies and not the co-op in order to find a room of my caliber. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Students aren't usually looking for apartments as expensive or as nice as the one I'm looking for. But little do they know, I've put in my 5 years of struggle, and I want my 6th year to be as luxurious as my savings can afford. So looks like I'll have to look at other agencies. So I wanted to go to House Network, but they are closed today as well. I guess most of them are closed on Wednesdays. Flat Agency and this one, GJ Homes. Those are the two real estate companies like on campus aside from the co-op, and they were also closed today. So I guess real estate companies are often closed on Wednesdays. So I'll go tomorrow. So Christina and I found our first apartment, and I got this one through House Network, so I'm comfortable there. I want to go there and check that out. But like I mentioned, the other two are actually on campus, so those are trustworthy as well. Either way, I picked up the, what do you even call this in English? The like real estate, that's not what it's called. The properties that are available for this year. I got the little magazines, because they make magazines each year that have the like properties available for renting. And when I went in December, the co-op didn't have their 2024 version yet. So today's January 31st. I went back and they finally have the updated version. So I got that, even though based on what I was told today, it doesn't seem like I'll find what I'm looking for. So I probably won't spend too much time looking there. What else did I find? What is this? Kyoto Daigaku. I went somewhere else. Oh, this is Flat Agency's magazine for their 2024 rooms for Kyoto University students. And then this one I just showed you is GC Homes book for properties for 2024. So I'm going to spend some time looking through those. And then when I go tomorrow, I can ask them about properties that I really like that I found in the book, in addition to my dream apartment, which I'm sure will be a struggle to find. But that's the plan. Was hoping to do it today, so I like got up early and stuff. That's not why. There's also jet lag I'm dealing with, but Yeah, it's only 11 a.m. and I like went out and did all my errands, which is crazy for me. I usually don't leave my house until after like 12 p.m. But anyways, that's done. While I was on campus looking around, because the co-op, their, whatever you call it, moving counter, the counter you go to look for like rooms, didn't open till 11 a.m. And like I said, I was too early. I went and looked at the other flyers around campus, and I found some stuff that I never really noticed before, but is important to know about if you're going to be like moving as a new student in Kyoto University. There's a lot of flyers and handouts that they have that are really helpful for new students that are moving. So for instance, I found this flyer for like movers. So when you're moving, whether you're moving into your first apartment, you're just entering Kyoto University, or you're moving like in the middle of your time here, apparently whatever this company is, I don't know the company, but there's a flyer I found at the co-op. They have different plans to help you move, like from cheap to like more expensive, depending on how many items you have to move and how much work you're willing to put in yourself. So I didn't know Kyoto University had a company that they provide or recommend to students. So on the back you can fill out your information. Kyoto University's stamp is there, and then I guess based on this they'll give you like a quote. But it seems like you have to have the date you're gonna move and stuff. So I was gonna fill this out, but it's too early for me since I don't have a new house. So that was interesting to know. I'll compare this to the information that I got. The only moving companies I know about are the kind that they put in my mailbox. Like we get a lot of, obviously, like junk mail, stuff you didn't subscribe to, and some of them are moving companies, and I save them on my fridge because usually the Yugakse, like international students, we move real ghetto. There's like a couple people in the Facebook group where we sell stuff that offer moving services, but like I said, it's real ghetto. Like I was riding in the back of a truck with no seatbelt and all my shelves to move for like Itiman with Christina. It was real cheap. So I'm past those days of ghetto living, and I want to move comfortably. So I'm looking at real companies. So I'll consider this one, and then this company that keeps putting like information, like ads in my mailbox. I think for me it would also be around Yonman, or like 40,000 yen to move. And it looks like I mean, based on myself, I know who I am. I have a lot of stuff compared to normal international students or normal like Japanese students. So I'd probably be the most expensive plan, which on here is like 36,000 yen. So they're around the same price, but yeah, we'll see however I can move for cheapest. So keeping that. I also found this leaflet for cheaper internet than what I have right now. If you're just moving, or you're looking for internet, it's really hard to find inexpensive internet once you move out of the dorm. A lot of apartments make you have to contract your own internet, and it's a big expense comparatively for international students. 3,000 yen a month is a lot. So my current internet is costing around like 47,000 with SoftBank, and so that's a big expense I'm trying to reduce in any way possible. So I saw this, I contacted them and on the internet form, and they'll get back to me. Let's see how that goes. So yes, Kyoto University has some sort of internet company they can offer to their students. I found this leaflet where you can get an emergency kit for Itiman, 10,000 yen. I know Japan is prone to earthquakes. I know it's important to have an emergency kit, and I've never had one. I would never make one myself, so it'd probably be a good idea for me to purchase that. It's relatively cheap compared to, what it does for you, so I should consider getting that this last year. Who knows? That was interesting. This as well. Apparently you can rent appliances if you're moving. A refrigerator, microwave, and washer machine. These are relatively like expensive purchases to make when you first move to the university, so it's kind of cool to see that you can rent them. I wasn't aware of that. When I first got here, so the international students, obviously this is just for like all Kyoto University students, not for international students. These are the flyers you find at the co-op. But when you come here as a MEC scholar and international student, like the first thing you'll find out from other international students is like a Facebook group where we sell stuff to each other for real cheap. So that's why I never like really needed to use the information on these flyers, because we come and just learn from our senpais, you know, the MEC scholars who are there before you, who are there in your labs. They kind of tell you how to do stuff and show you the ropes. And apparently that's the cheapest, easiest way to do stuff, the Facebook group. So that's how I bought my washer machine, fridge back in the day. There's also a recycle shop near campus. There's two in the city nearby where you can buy pre-owned appliances for like super cheap. So that's where I've gotten most of my stuff. But so I didn't know about this service. Kind of cool, because when you move, you know, it's kind of a pain to have to worry about selling your appliances later, but that's an option, which is cool. What else? Also found this catalog that the co-op offers for like, I don't know, just buying stuff that you need for living after you move. It looks like you can probably buy anything you need to furnish your apartment in this catalog, once again offered by the co-op, the university. So I probably won't be buying anything from here because I have everything I need. I've lived here for almost 5 years successfully now. But if I do, when I move into my new dream apartment, I'm gonna need a lot more furniture. Although this is probably not a good option because this looks like new stuff and I've never bought anything new unless I could get it super cheap. So yeah, all of my funds I want to allot to getting the nicest apartment possible. I don't necessarily need nice stuff. So I just got this to kind of look through it, check out the prices, but I plan to continue buying my future furniture from the recycle shop or the Facebook resale group, because yeah, new stuff, there's no need to pay full price right now as I'm still kind of poor. Last thing I picked up is this company, GTN Mobile. This I got from not the co-op, but the international house, Yoshida House. This flyer's been here like the whole 5 years I've been on campus. GTN Mobile is like, I guess they're a super foreigner-friendly phone service company. So a lot of people, when they move here and get their SIM cards, they do it through GTN, probably because this flyer's in the Yoshida International House. So it's trustworthy. I know Christina uses this company. She's had no issues. But I somehow contracted with like SoftBank in the beginning, so I've just kept them. But like I mentioned before, I'm paying a lot for my phone internet services, so I'm looking to change that. So I finally picked up this flyer that I've been looking at the past 3 years and to consider. So that's how things are going as of today, what I'm looking into, things I picked up. I'll be going back to the co-op tomorrow to check out the property that they got for me, that they found for me in December, to see if they are still available, if the rooms are still open. When I went in December, they only had rooms on the first floor, which is one of the few things that's not perfect about it. The building has 3 floors, and ideally I want a top corner room, which I know is like incredibly impractical to be hoping for, but my current room is a top corner room. My apartment, I'm on the 6th floor on the end, so I only have like one neighbor to the side, and I'd be hearing her television, and you know, I'm not trying to, whatever, beggars can't be choosers, but at least, you know, I don't have to deal with people like hearing their footsteps on the top of me, and I really appreciate that. So I'm kind of hesitant about moving into a 1st floor room. If they have a 3rd floor room available, I would be much happier. So that's how things are going. That's the update for today, and yeah, provide more updates later. That's all. Talk to you later. Mata ne. Bye.